Okay, good morning. So this is some basic instructions on how to complete your argumentative essay outline. Now, I've done some sample things in here that won't be in your copy. So if you fill this out and you fill out each of these boxes and complete sentences that flow together, you will basically have written your essay, but it's chunked into pieces so you can work out at a piece and then come back later and work on another piece just to make life a little easier. So first, your introduction. You need a good hook. You can use an anecdote, you could use a quote, you could use a rhetorical question. That's one of the most frequent ones. Um, Something to grab attention and make the reader want to continue reading. Okay, then the middle, so the background summary that includes the titles and authors of the works you are discussing. So I've done an example here. European colonization of the Americas affected both the colonizers and the colonized. Different groups of Europeans came to the New World, some from Spain, others from England and the Netherlands. They were all searching for something. In the stories from Of Plymouth Plantation by William Bradford, blank by blank and blank by blank, this is seen clearly. I haven't made a claim yet. I've just said that both groups are affected. So then the last sentence in that paragraph is the thesis. What's your claim? And this is just a simple sentence starter for you. Colonization has changed America and the lives who live here through or by blank, blank, blank. What is your claim there? Okay. Make sure it's arguable. Make sure you can support it with evidence from your chosen stories. So then body one is the first story. So from Of Plymouth Plantation. So topic sentence. Make sure that includes the title of the piece you're talking about, from Of Plymouth Plantation. Okay, and then what are you saying about it? Then you are going to ice your quotes. So introduce the piece of evidence, set the scene, give us context. You can't just say, in this story, he says. No, what is going on when he says that or when he does that? Then put in the quote with the proper citation, and the proper citation there is going to be author's last name, so Bradford, space, and the page number, okay? Sorry, that goes down in the citation. Okay, then explain the evidence. Explain how this quote supports what you said in the topic sentence. Okay, this is where you actually form your argument. Okay, then you have a transition word or phrase, something like we see this later, or this can also be seen when, however you want to phrase it. Then you introduce your second piece of evidence. Give the context. Don't just drop a quote in. Okay, then the quote, then the citation. Explain how, again, it supports your topic sentence. And then you have your transition sentence. So wrap up this idea, set up the next. Now, this can actually come here at the bottom of the body paragraph, or you can make it part of the next one. Okay, but body two, same thing, except you're doing it for the next story that you stated up here. Okay, body three, same thing. Okay, and then finally, the conclusion. Now, the conclusion, you're going to restate the introduction in reverse. Okay, essentially, instead of starting with a hook, going through a summary of things and then a thesis, you're going to start with the thesis, restated. Okay, so different words. Then a brief summary of your arguments, of your arguments. Then a closing thought. Okay? Once you have that all in there, you are good to go. Your paper is pretty much done. Good luck. If you have questions, come see us.